Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Yeah, Rusty likes the canine carryouts well enough. He likes the Rachel Ray little mini burger dog treats well enough, but man, does he love the bacon strips. Rusty loves them bacon strips, baby. I'll prove it to you. Watch this. Rusty, here's a bacon strip. He will leap high for these. Look, right up here. It's way up here. Come on, come on. Come on, Rusty. Leap, leap. Come on, show him how you can jump up. Right here, go. There you go. Loves them bacon strips. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Alright, as I had hinted toward in one of my last videos, all this work I've got to get done on the truck. I was overdue for an oil change. I desperately needed a new alignment. I've got an oil leak I'm trying to deal with. My muffler has completely separated from the tube that goes above the muffler into this Y tube, which feeds then my two exhaust stacks on the truck. And of course that Y tube has a crack in it. Like I say, it's completely separated from the muffler, so I've got to buy a new muffler, I've got to buy a new Y tube, and those aren't cheap, baby. I got two of the cheaper repairs done today. Today at Sapp Brothers here in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. I tend to try to get most of my major work done at Sapp Brothers. I trust them, they're good, they back their crap up. They don't charge as much as a TA or Petro does for an oil change or an alignment, and they definitely don't charge as much as a Freightliner for like an oil change or an alignment. Plus, try to get into a Freightliner. I called Freightliner in Youngstown on my way out. They couldn't get me in. It was like Tuesday. I'm probably going to have to go to them anyway for other stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. But usually when I'm home, we have a Sapp Brothers in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I tend to let them do most of my repairs, even big repairs. They can do damn near anything a Freightliner can do because they can go get the part, and they do it better, cheaper, faster, and they back it up. That's what I like too. So I came out here to Sapp Brothers in Clearfield. It's the only Sapp Brothers really east of like Illinois. But they do good work. I've had wheel seals done here before. I've had oil changes done here before. So I had them do an oil change this morning, which I'm desperately overdue for. I was overdue by like 10,000 miles. I do an oil change on this truck, try to average every 25,000 miles. I was closer to 35 at this time. I hate going that long. So I got that done, and I had an alignment done, which I desperately need because my wheel's been shaking because it's been out of alignment bad enough that I was always pulling to the right, which means I'm always having to counter steer to the left, which means I'm chewing up my steer tires. So after I had them swap the tires, steer tires out first, then do the alignment. Of course, now that the alignment's done, now it's pulling to the left. Well, that's going to happen because the tires are really at an angle now. So now I have to kind of let them scrub the other way a little bit for a while to even it out. So yes, they should pull the opposite direction now that they've been swapped out because they were scrubbed the opposite way. So got all of that done this morning, even a couple of new wiper blades that they put on for me, only $8 a piece at a truck stop, drivers, unheard of. So out the door, $550. Can't complain about that for an alignment, an oil change, new wiper blades, and rotating my steer tires. Gotta love Sapp Brothers, baby. Now, this may be another video frightening those of you away from becoming owner-operators who are thinking about it, but that's part of the gig as being an owner-operator. Yeah, you make the big money, but you have to make the big money because you're responsible for all repairs. So you need to be able to keep setting money aside so that then when it comes time for these repairs, you pull that back out and you do it. And you can pay for it. You have to have a good credit. You got to have money available on credit cards. But, you know, that's how you do it as an owner-operator. And like I say, you make the big money that way. You're not making, you know, 40 cents a mile, 35 cents a mile. I average $1.80 a mile. And it costs about $1.10 a mile to run this truck. Okay, so that's still 70 cents a mile to me and the family. You can see how then that adds up over time. So overall, yeah, I'm doing a lot better than a company driver, but I've got a hell of a lot more responsibility. So, you know, bigger responsibility, but bigger paycheck. That's how it works. You take the responsibility, and you should get paid more, right? Okay, as I said earlier, I've got a muffler issue. This truck's almost 5 years old. I bought it in July of 2016. This is 2021. This is to be expected. Things like this happen on trucks over time. Unfortunately, Freightliner's damn proud of that muffler and damn proud of that little Y pipe. Oh, let me pull it out here. It's just frightening. $932.09 for the muffler. $942 and some change. I didn't even write that part down for the Y pipe. And $119 for new brackets for the muffler, because they've been on there almost 5 years. As soon as they try to take those brackets off, they're probably going to break. So you need to have new ones handy, ready to go. I had to call 2 different Freightliners, both owned by the same company, FIDA. So I'm going to pick those up. FIDA in Barkeyville had the muffler and the brackets, but not the Y pipe. And of course, they were closed today, being Sunday. Couldn't get those. The one that was open today, Sunday, the 28th here of 2021, in Youngstown, had the Y pipe. But that doesn't do me any good without the muffler and the brackets. So after I deliver Tuesday in Cleveland, I'm going to have to tell Bo, don't dispatch me on anything yet. I've got to go try to take care of all this and get this done, because my truck won't pass a DOT inspection now without having the muffler and the Y pipe and all that connected like it should be. And I have to get a new DOT inspection, which of course Turquoise Trucking will reimburse me for. They want one every 90 days, which is an annual inspection, but they want it every 90 days. And I agree with that, because they don't have their own shop. They don't deal with their own stuff. So that's their way of making sure our trucks and trailers are up to date and in good working order. So I'm all for that, especially because they reimburse me for the DOT inspections. So it's no skin off the old noser. So like I say, if you're thinking of becoming an owner-operator, this might frighten you. In the past few weeks, here is a rundown of all the repairs I've had to do. Now, keep in mind, this is an unusual month, but wow, have things been racking up all of a sudden, and that's why you have to be prepared for it. Okay, spent $1,750 on the new radiator and labor to get that installed in Cedar Rapids, Iowa a couple of weeks ago. Then a week later, my alternator went out when I was in the Kansas City area. That was 500 bills, all right, $500 or so for that. Now I just did an oil change and an alignment. That was $550. I'm now going to have to buy this new muffler and Y pipe, combined $1,800 and change, close to $1,900 for that, including the brackets. Then of course there's going to be labor on top of that to get that done, and I'm going to have to get that done, unfortunately, at a Freightliner, which means they charge more for labor. So probably that bill overall is going to be banging on somewhere around $2,500 or more. That's just in a few weeks. Now remember, I got new drive tires on just after the first of the year. I moved my current drives to the trailer, and hopefully they'll last me until summer. So I won't have to buy any more tires until summer. But you can see the first 2 months of this year, wow, have I been spending money on repairs. Like I say, this is not a usual month or a month or two, but hopefully next couple of months I can kind of ride it out, especially as the weather gets warmer. It'll get a little bit better. Things tend to break down more in the winter months than they do in the summer months, and it's more of a hassle to deal with and all that, but anyway. And I still have a couple little minor repairs I'm going to take care of, like the trailer marker light turn signal situation. It's been raining now all day and yesterday, so I didn't get to that. I've got to fix my interior lights in my trailer, since a receiver in Salt Lake managed to break that switch off for me again. Thank you. So I've got to get that situation fixed. I've got to fix my trailer skirts. I paid Sapp Brothers in Cheyenne to put my new brackets on, but they didn't do it entirely correctly. So because I'm anal about that kind of crap, I need to fix that too. But again, I need warmer weather. So these are some things I'm going to do in the next, hopefully, couple of weeks, and at least those won't be expensive repairs, because I'll be doing most of the work. And of course, you try to make all this happen with as little downtime as possible. That's why I had plenty of time on this weekend on this run to Pennsylvania that I picked up. Where was it? In Wisconsin. So I had time then to get the oil change done and get the alignment done, and it didn't eat into my, making money. Now I'm going to have to take like a day off after I deliver Tuesday in Cleveland to get the muffler repaired and the white pipe and all that. So I'm going to lose a day there. So that sucks because I, average close to $1,000 a day, give or take. I can lose money on that. So that's where it sucks. But if I can limit it down to just one day off and have to lose just one load to get everything repaired so I'm back up to snuff, then I can keep rolling and keep earning the money. Because as we always say, if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. That should be a song. That'd be a great country song. If the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. You heard it here first. Okay, now just a quick rant. Somebody did comment on one of my videos about the hours of service saying, who is this guy? Who does he think he is? Is he going to back you up if DOT pulls you over and you're following what he says? He's full of crap and he doesn't know what he's talking about and he's just another driver like we are. And yeah, I am just another driver like you are. I'm a driver who read all the rules on the FMCSA website, read all the changes, and interpreted it to the best of my ability and tried to make it a little more understandable for everybody. Gosh, I'm sorry I did that, because that obviously is annoying you. I'm trying to help people out. I did go to college. I'm sorry. I know how to read some of that legalese crap and interpret it. And that's my interpretation, and I may be wrong. I'm not claiming I'm perfect. I'm not claiming this is the legal channel. I'm not claiming this is the, definite, FMCSA approved hours of service positively by Clutch Trucker. No, these are my opinions. This is what I think. This is how I have interpreted the rules. I've got a whole bunch of videos all about the hours of service. Go check them out. And you may disagree with me on my opinions on my interpretation of the rules. You have every right to do so. But don't complain to me and say, well, who does this guy think he is telling us blah, blah, blah. I'm just a driver like you, okay? And I'm trying to help other drivers out, and I'm sorry that bothers you. Like I say, it's my channel, my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. It's just that easy. No one's forcing you to. They're making me watch Clutch Trucker and that damn dog. Right, Rusty? Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. As always, please comment and like. And I do thank that guy for commenting, because at least he commented. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when new videos come out or you know when we go live and so forth. Check out Clutch Trucker at Instagram, Clutch Trucker at Twitter. Coffee and Patreon, links down in the description if you feel like supporting the channel. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. My name's Joey Oxberger. My friends call me Ox. My psychiatrist said I swallowed a lot of aggression, along with a lot of pizzas. Pizzas. He will leap high for these. Look, right up here. It's way up here. Come on, come on. Come on, Rusty. Leap! Leap! Come on, show them how you can jump up. Right here, go. There you go. Love some bacon strips.